Good evening, everyone in the audience. As we can see on the screen, the procession is arriving at the venue. I request everyone to kindly accept the chairs. Those who are standing on my left-hand side, I request everyone to kindly accept the chairs, please. All the faculty members, students are requested to kindly accept the chairs. The beautiful procession led by beautiful band is now arriving at the venue. UNESCO chairholder, revered Professor Dr. Vishwanath Karat sir, the chairman of Bharat ASMITA National Award Selection Committee, Dr. R.A. Mashelkar sir, Padma Vibhushan, Ustad Amjad Ali Khan Sahab, Padma Shri Dr. Mohan Agashe ji, Honorable Member of Parliament, Madam S. Jyotimani ji, and Professor of IIM Bangalore, Dr. Shri Vardhini Jha ji, along with Dr. Rahul Karat sir, Honorable Vice Chancellor Dr. R.M. Chitnis sir, Dr. Prasad Khandekar sir, all are joining us at this beautiful venue of Bharat ASMITA National Awards. A beautiful sight. This beautiful evening today, we are going to witness some of the finest moments of Bharat ASMITA National Awards, and I'm really proud to share that we have gathered here for the 22nd time to celebrate the Bharat ASMITA National Awards 2026, a tradition that started long back in year 2005. I request the dignitaries to kindly accept the chairs in the first row. I request all the dignitaries to kindly accept the chairs in the first row. My friends, it is indeed my honor and privilege to welcome all the respected guests, revered Professor Dr. Vishwanath Karat sir, Dr. Rahul Karat sir, and all the officials, deans, directors, my student friends of Dr. Vishwanath Karat, MIT World Peace University, to the 22nd Bharat ASMITA National Awards. My friends, very good evening and welcome to everyone present here today as we celebrate the 22nd Bharat ASMITA National Awards. My friends, Bharat ASMITA National Awards stand as a celebration of the very idea of Bharat, an idea shaped by values, conscience, and deep sense of responsibility towards society. These awards were envisioned to honor the individuals whose work has gone beyond the personal success to create lasting national impact. Bharat ASMITA recognizes the excellence that is purposeful, ethical, and transformative. Whether it emerges from classroom and laboratories, from public life or governance, or from art and culture and social service. It reminds us the nation building is not confined to positions of power alone. It unfolds quietly through dedication, integrity, and sustained contribution by people like today's awardees. By acknowledging these leaders from diverse walks of life, and awards reflect the inclusive and plural spirit of Bharat, where progress is driven as much by thought and creativity as by action and courage. Let's give a big, big round of applause and welcome all the dignitaries for the 22nd Bharat Asmita National Awards. Can we have a big round of applause, my friends? Thank you very much. My friends, before we proceed further, I invite you to experience this spirit of Bharat Asmita National Awards through a cultural expression that reflects its very soul. The culture has always been the most powerful medium through which a nation expresses its values and collective conscience. This theme song is not merely a musical composition, it is a tribute to the idea of Bharat, to unity in diversity, and to timeless values of responsibility, service, and peace. I now invite the Indradhanu team of our university to present the Bharat Asmita National Awards theme song. give them a big round of applause, my friends. What a beautiful presentation by the team Indradhanu. Thank you very much for that beautiful expression. My friends, let us take this journey forward as I request to join all the dignitaries for an important tradition of this platform, ringing the bell of democracy. Our democracy is not merely a system of governance. It is a shared commitment to dialogue, responsibility, and dignity of every voice of Bharat. In the Indian tradition, this democracy finds its deepest roots in dharma, the ethical duty that binds the individuals to society and power to accountability. Sangha chadvam, sangha tadvam, samvo manamsi janatam, deva bhagam yatha purve, sanjanana upasati, which means, let us move together, speak together, let your minds be in harmony. Just the wise of earlier times work together, we may too act in unity. A very, very beautiful symbol of ringing the bell of democracy. We reaffirm our faith in dialogue over dominance. Let's give a big round of applause, my friends. A big round of applause. I can't really hear your applause. We are here in huge number, my friends. Thank you very much. I now, once again, a big round of applause as we express our solidarity with the democracy of our beloved country, Bharat. I now request the dignitaries to join us for lighting the traditional lamp, yet another important tradition. The lighting of lamp is more than just a ritual. It is timeless symbol of knowledge, awareness, and the victory of light over darkness. These flames reminds us that the wisdom dispels ignorance, compassion overcomes division, and truth guides the action. Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya, Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. Let us lead from darkness to light and from mortality to immortality, of wisdom, of thoughts. All the dignitaries have lit the traditional lamp, and I now request all of them to join us on stage. I request all our dignitaries, Ustad Amjad Ali Khan Sahab, Padma Vibhushan, Padma Shri Dr. Mohan Agashi ji, Honorable Member of Parliament, Madam S. Jyotimani ji, Professor of Indian Institute of Management, Bangalore, Dr. Shrivardhini Jha ji, along with UNESCO Chairholder, revered Professor Dr. Vishwanath Ji Karat sir, the Chairman of Bana Selection Committee, Dr. R.A. Mashelkar ji, Dr. Rahul Karat ji, Professor Dr. R.M. Chitnis ji, Dr. Prasad Khandekar ji, to join us on stage. My friends, it is indeed my honor and privilege to welcome everyone on this August stage of 22nd Bharat ASMITA National Awards. Since its inception in year 2005, Bharat ASMITA National Awards have grown into a respected national platform that chronicles Bharat's contemporary leadership's journey. Over the years, the awards have honored an extraordinary constellation of individuals, visionary educators, eminent scientists, principled parliamentarians, cultural icons, artists, social reformers, and institution builders, each of whom has contributed meaningfully to the nation's progress. But what unites these diverse awardees is not the similarity of profession, but the consistency of their purpose. My friends, please allow me to take this gathering forward now. I would like to request everyone on the stage, off the stage, to rise in their seats for national song, Vande Mataram, which would be followed by World Peace Prayer. I request all the students, teachers, dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, to rise in their seats for national song Vande Mataram. I request my technical team to kindly relay.
Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram, Sujalam, Sufalam, Malayaj Sheetalam, Shasya Shamalam Mataram, Vande Mataram, Shubhrajyosna Pulakitayamini, Pullakusumita Drumadala Shobhini, Suhasini, Sumadhura Bhashini, Sukhadam Varadam Mataram, Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram.
Thank you. I request everyone to fold their hands, close their eyes, and wholeheartedly participate in a prayer that does not talk about any caste, creed, religion, or any section of society, but a prayer purely for the welfare of entire humanity. Can we have the World Peace Prayer, please?
Om Namo Jiyadya Veda Pratipadya Jaya Jaya Swasamvedya Atmarupa Devatūci Ganeshu Sakalartha Mati Prakashu Mhane Nivrittidasu Avadhari Bodhi Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Thank you. Can we stand for a few more moments? My friends, in the journey of life, there are moments of celebration and inspiration. But there are also moments that arrive unexpectedly and remind us the life's fragility. Just a few days ago, the entire nation experienced one such deeply sad and painful moment. We are going to pause now to pay our heartfelt tribute and express our deep condolence on the sad demise of late Shri Ajit Dada Pawar, the Honorable Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra, and the souls departed with him. His passing is a profound loss, not only to the state, but to the public life and democratic governance in India. I request everyone to pay the tribute to the departed. Thank you. My friends, once again, I would like to welcome all the dignitaries and my student friends, those who are here with us to take inspiration, motivation, and I would say the guidance to path forward of their lives. This evening, as we celebrate the individuals whose lives exemplify the leadership, the service to the nation, it is important for us to reflect on how these values are being consciously nurtured in the next generation. At MIT World Peace University, this very belief finds a powerful expression through a Life Transformation Center. And immersive initiatives, my friends, that takes learning beyond the classrooms and reconnects the young minds with nature, reflection, and teamwork. Rooted in the philosophy of connecting the soul with soil, the LTC embodies the same spirit of BHARAT ASMITA National Awards, Seek to Honor. This transformative vision, my friends, has been conceptualized and guided by Dr. Rahul V. Karad, whose commitment to experiential education and ethical leadership continues to shape thousands and thousands of young lives. Before we go any further, I would like to request my technical team if they can give us a small experience of this Life Transformation Center initiative through a small film.
विश्वधर्मी प्रोफेसर आदरणीय डॉक्टर विश्वनाथ कराड सर के जन्मदिन के पावन अवसर पर हम भारत अस्मिता राष्ट्रीय सम्मान का आयोजन करते हैं। यह केवल एक उत्सव नहीं बल्कि उनके विचारों को नमन करने का क्षण है। इसी शुभ अवसर पर हम आप सबके साथ युवाओं में भारतीय जीवन शैली और संस्कृति के प्रति जागरण के लिए एक नए आशावान प्रयोग का विचार साझा कर रहे हैं। यह प्रयास हमारी जड़ों से जुड़कर भविष्य को संभालने की एक विनम्र शुरुआत है। आज का युवा एक अजीब विडंबना में जी रहा है। उपभोक्तावाद, कैरियर, सोशल मीडिया का दबाव, इन सब के बीच वह बाहर से तो चमकदार दिखता है, पर भीतर थका हुआ, उलझा हुआ और कई बार अकेला। अच्छी नौकरी, अच्छी छवि, अच्छी सफलता पाने की चाह में वह लगातार दौड़ रहा है, लेकिन इस दौड़ में उसका मन टूटता है, आत्मविश्वास डगमगाता है और जीवन का असली अर्थ कहीं खो जाता है। इसी टूटन को संभालने, इसी दूरी को पाटने और युवाओं को अपने वास्तविक स्वरूप से दोबारा जोड़ने का सपना देखा डॉक्टर राहुल विश्वनाथ कराड ने। लाइफ ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन सेंटर LTC के माध्यम से। इस सोच की प्रेरणा उन्हें अपने दार्शनिक पिता प्रोफेसर डॉक्टर विश्वनाथ कराड और कवि हृदय माता स्वर्गीय उर्मिलाताई कराड के जीवन मूल्यों से मिली, जहां शिक्षा का अर्थ सिर्फ कैरियर नहीं बल्कि चरित्र, संतुलन और संवेदनशीलता है। एलटीसी के 5 अनुभव युवाओं को अंदर से बदलने के लिए बनाए गए हैं। मिट्टी और प्रकृति के बीच बिताया गया समय उन्हें सिखाता है कि जीवन उतावलापन नहीं, धैर्य का नाम है। खेल और फिटनेस उन्हें उनकी भूली हुई ऊर्जा फिर से मिलाता है। टीम वर्क और नेतृत्व उन्हें अहंकार से निकालकर सहयोग की ताकत समझाते हैं। सच्ची देशभक्ति उन्हें अपने देश, अपनी जड़ों और अपनी पहचान से जोड़ती है। और अध्यात्म उन्हें भीतर की शांति से मिलवाता है, जो आज के दौर में सबसे दुर्लभ है। लाइफ रियलाइजेशन प्रोग्राम से उत्पन्न अनुभवों के बीच विद्यार्थी धीरे धीरे बदलते हैं। उनके भीतर की उलझनें सुलझने लगती हैं, आवाजें शांत होती हैं और सोच गहरी होती है। वे खुद को सिर्फ बाहर से नहीं, भीतर से भी समझने लगते हैं। और जब ये कार्यक्रम पूरा होता है तो युवाओं के चेहरे पर एक नई चमक होती है, भीतर से आने वाली। उनमें एक नया दृष्टिकोण जन्म ले चुका होता है। अब वे सिर्फ कैरियर नहीं देखते, वे दिशा भी देखते हैं। सिर्फ नौकरी नहीं, उद्देश्य भी देखते हैं। उनका आत्मविश्वास स्थिर होता है, निर्णय सशक्त होते हैं और पेशेवर जीवन में उनका प्रदर्शन कहीं अधिक आत्मविश्वासपूर्ण और संतुलित हो जाता है। अंत में वे सिर्फ यही महसूस नहीं करते कि वे बदल चुके हैं, वे यह पहचान लेते हैं कि उनके भीतर हमेशा से एक उजला, सक्षम, साहसी व्यक्तित्व था, बस अब वह एलटीसी के माध्यम से जाग रहा है। हमें आशा है कि इस विचार को आपका सहयोग और समर्थन प्राप्त होगा और एक बार फिर भारत अस्मिता राष्ट्रीय सम्मान से सम्मानित सभी महानुभावों को हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं।
Let's give a big round of applause, my friends, to the concept and execution of Life Transformation Center. And it is my honor and privilege to invite the convener of Bharat Asmita National Award, a leader whose vision has consistently translated into ideals of its institutions. Please put your hands together and welcome with a huge round of applause, Dr. Rahul V. Karar.
Thank you, Professor Bapat, for that introduction. Janani Janmabhumisha Swargadapi Gariyasi. Behalf of the bodies of trustees and our revered founder, Dr. Vishwanath Karad, and in particular, the chairman of Bharat Asmita National Awards Committee, Padma Vibhushan Dr. Raghunath Mashelkarji. First of all, let me welcome the award winners of this 22nd Bharat Asmita National Awards ceremony, Ustad Amjad Ali Khan Sahab, Padma Vibhushan, the maestro in the Indian classical music. Let us give a big round of applause. Such a luminary sitting here on the dais. It is one way, Dr. Mashelkar sir was telling me, Rahul, it is honor of our honor. It is not his honor, but what a wonderful thing, sir. Today you blessed this institution. Almost third time you have come before also for the inauguration of our Sangeet Academy, which is another very big vision of our revered founder, Dr. Karad. Thank you so much, Ustad Amjad Ali Khan Sahab. Let me go down in front of you. We have another important dignitary sitting on the dais on whom we are conferring this award, my dear friends, is Mohan Agashe Sahab. You all know that Mohan Agashe sir. You are here, you are from this city of Pune, and last almost over 45-50 years you have been contributing for Indian cinema. So much he has done, and you know, in the recent past, last 20 years, the Ganga Jal and many movies, I think the old, so much can be said about you in the film and cinema. You're that overall genre and very independent, you know, the messaging through the cinema. There are many actors, they try to copy each other. And yes, of course, we learn from each other is one thing, but Mohan Agashe Sahab, you are a very versatile and a unique man. And some of the members from this audience may be knowing in the mental health subject, what little film you saw just now, the Life Transformation Center, my dear students. Mohan Agashe Sahab, you are working big way. Thank you so much for so far giving that path to the future generations and the academia. Please give a round of applause to Mohan Agashe ji for accepting this honor. I also wish to welcome Madam S. Jyoti Maniji, Honorable Member of Parliament from Tamil Nadu, the second time Congress leader. What a wonderful, madam, you have done so much in your career, the social commitment, passion, and definitely in our society, you know, cinema, the sports, music, politics, education centers, and of course the spiritual gurus. These are the most important areas, I must say. They influence us, the overall society, for that matter, any developed nation or any such nation. And you are a symbol in the public life, madam. You are here, so I want to once again welcome you here for your commitment. And it was very systematically, I remember TN Seshanji also today, the former Chief Election Commissioner. He said, Rahul, generally awards are given to very senior people. Definitely their contribution we have to honor, no doubt about it. But let us make people responsible also. The young people we have to recognize at an early age. So there is always a reminder. And they continue their journey. And I myself also in last so many years of this thing, all the time, there is some, you know, the consciousness keeps reminding, my dear students, as you are going to, you know, get into the professional life in your career, you can imagine what I'm talking about. And this, in that fashion, we said the young exponent of parliamentary practices and promotion of democracy. So the Young Member of Parliament Award. And that's how, madam, you are here. I'm very, very glad that you could come here. And Madam Shri Vardhini Jha, madam, thank you so much for your participation. Today, a very senior researcher, professor, who worked for almost 15 long years. I'm sure many of you have ambition, my dear students, to get into the corporates, get into entrepreneurship, earn a lot of money. And the committee and the body and Dr. Mashelkar said, Rahul, this is something very unique that after contribution in the corporate world for 15, 20 years, you know, somebody want to come from such a heavy package and such other important perks and everything in the corporate world, getting into the education. And so her lifetime, if you see her equal journey in the academia and industry. So this is something commendable, madam. You are here and your research work, definitely the Indian management model, which our founder always keep promoting, that Rahul, yes, we all the time we look up to some developed economies, including US, Europe and other economies. But in our Indian ethos and our value system, do we have our own model? India, we have our own very inherent nature. And he has appealed to make all of you that Indian academia, many cases, I don't know, in the recent past I was told, many case studies in the management education. Now in India also we are writing on many corporates and many such other businesses. But still majority cases we are teaching from the West. So that is really makes me also concerned, and I think, but that time is changing definitely. And our country and economy is growing so beautifully, and I think the very original fundamental research is important for any nation to grow, and that's how we look up to Professor Jha for coming here. Thank you, madam. We have our own trustee, my uncle here, sitting here, Tulshiram Karadji. Because of his blessings and support, my father could grow in his life. Anna, just wave the hand. Just he is one farmer, very simple, humble background, and he is here. Thank you for your participation also. Our Vice Chancellor, Dr. Chitnis, sitting here, and Dr. Khandekar. These two leaders are championing this very university and the leadership, I must say. And academically, they are driving this university where 26,000 students taking education in the country, my dear students. And our founders' very vision and mission was always that how and what way we can unify this very thought of science and spirituality. So this Bharat Asmita word also, I'm very emotional, Dr. Mashelkar sir. In the 2005, when we were conceiving this thought process, Mr. T.N. Sessions said, Rahul, in South India, we don't know this Asmita. What Asmita? So he was very tough, Madam Jyoti Maniji. He said, I said, sir, don't say like that. Asmita is a Sanskrit word. What do you know? What is the meaning? I said, it is about pride. Then in his style, he said, no, it is not just a pride. It is pride without ego. So that's how the Bharat Asmita, of course, there is no such direct synonym for Bharat Asmita, but with a lot of emotions, my dear friends. this Bharat Asmita Award, and further the School of Government in the same year was established, the country's first school to develop the future politicians. And on the idea on which people laugh, Madam Jyoti Maniji, how and what way this school can educate youngsters to get into politics. And today we have 8 to 10 MLAs, Jilla Parishad members, and so many other 20 sarpanches. So many people have, come out, passed out from this particular school. And Madam Professor Jha, I'm really happy the core academician like you appreciating this very thought, which was long back criticized by various political science faculties, that कि राजनेताओं को पढ़ाने के लिए ऐसा कोई ट्रेनिंग देके राजनीति नहीं सीखी जाती. तो मैं इतना ही बोलता था कि जो पढ़े लिखे राजनेताओं को अगर पॉलिटिक्स की अगर शिक्षा दी, एजुकेशन दिया, तो उसमें एडिशन ही होगा. तो गुड गवर्नेंस की बात, तो एक MBA ऑफ पॉलिटिक्स इस तरीके से ये पर्टिकुलर MIT स्कूल ऑफ गवर्नमेंट आगे आया. बच्चों, आप सब जानते हैं भारतीय छात्र संसद, नेशनल लेजिस्लेटिव्स कॉन्फ्रेंस, वन ऑफ द लार्जेस्ट बिगेस्ट democracy festival happened some 2.5 years back in Mumbai, my dear friends, where some 1,800 MLAs across the country, for the first time in the independent history of the country, our political science school, our law school, our school of economics, and school of government, they all worked very hard to establish this very platform of National Legislators Conference. And now we are giving training and capacity building program for our lawmakers also. So Madam Jyoti Maniji, your interest, I want to draw at your attention that this, the world peace also, sometime when we initiated this very name of the university, world peace, people say, "Arey, ye koi fashion," because the very ethos and the history goes long back when my father, our founder, was Amjad Ali Khan Sahab. He was just 10, 12 years old, when he was in the village. And there were Hindu-Muslim, some conflicts, Nizam period in Hyderabad. And that's how that time some Hindus came to kill Muslims, then Muslim came to kill Hindus. So my grandfather protected some 100 Muslims in my house. So that is the DNA of this organization, the World Peace Mission, and the secular structure of this country. So coming together, working together, my dear students. So please understand, and this is really a day to carry this message. On this very, just now, we paid our tribute to Honorable Deputy Chief Minister also, but today is a Founders Day, my dear friends. Our founders' birthday we celebrate in a very unique fashion, and this is the 22nd award ceremony which is happening. Once again, Dr. Mashelkar sir, you blessing this thought process of Bharat Asmita National Award, MIT School of Government, and all the time, Amjad Ali Khan Sahab, in my life, after my father, the people who supported, two people, one is Shri T.N. Seshanji, who is no more, and Dr. Mashelkar. They backed the very vision of this institution, and personally in my life also, they have contributed so much. So once again, I communicate to the student community, please listen. This program is just a ceremonial program will happen, and you will definitely get to listen those pearls of wisdom from these luminaries sitting on the dais, particularly the 4 award winner, Bharat Asmita Acharya Shrestha, Bharat Asmita Jana Pratinidhi Shrestha, Bharat Asmita Jana Jagaran Shrestha, and the last category I'm forgetting. So thank you so much, my dear friends. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for your words. My friends, as Dr. Rahul Karat sir was saying in his address, over the last decade and more, Bharat Asmita National Awards have honored some of the most distinguished personalities who have shaped Bharat's intellectual, cultural, and social landscape. Among them, there were many visionaries like Padma Bhushan Dr. F.C. Kohli, the architect of India's software industry, renowned scientists such as Dr. Rajendra Singh Ji, the Waterman of India, and global thinkers like Professor Ram Charan. I mean, I can really go on taking many, many, many names. But before I go any further, I would like to take this moment to share with everyone in the audience the idea, the concept, the theme of Bharat Asmita National Awards. May I request my team to show us a small film which will introduce us, I would say, more in deeper sense with the Bharat Asmita National Awards.
Recognizing, encouraging, and felicitating true leaders having immense contribution towards nation building. Bharat Asmita National Award was incepted in 2005 under the umbrella of MIT School of Government and the noble thought of Executive President Dr. Rahul V. Karad to appreciate the gems of Bharat. These icons are from various disciplines of management, journalism, entertainment, science, public welfare, technology, and politics, amongst others. Constant effort from 2 decades to acknowledge the accomplishments of dignitaries have pulled an esteemed recognition and stature for the Bharat ASMITA National Awards throughout the country. It has become a symbol of pride, a testament to dedication, and a beacon of hope for the generations to come. The MIT Group's vision behind undertaking such an initiative to grant accolades is to glorify exemplary work which has served society in a magnificent way. These awardees are a golden selection among more than 15,000 nominations pouring in from renowned public figures or social leaders, from bureaucrats to cabinet ministers, from journalists to management gurus, entertainment fraternity to artists, from scientists to technical experts. Few are chosen from a vast canvas for their endowment in public awareness, welfare, or national development. With the guidance of Dr. Vishwanath D. Karad, a prolific educationist who propelled world peace through his institute and encouraged true leaders. Since 2005, the Bharat ASMITA National Award serves as a platform honoring those whose hard work, passion, and dedication elevate our nation.
Let's give a big round of applause, my friends, to the, I would now say, the tradition of Bharat ASMITA National Awards. And now, my friends, I'm going to invite a person who has been standing with Bharat ASMITA National Awards as a guiding light. The chairman of Bharat ASMITA National Awards Selection Committee, the former Director General of CSIR and Secretary to Government of India, eminent scientist, FRS. Please put your hands together and welcome with a big round of applause, my friends, Padma Vibhushan, Dr. R.A. Mashelkar, sir.
Thank you. A great institution builder, indeed an institution in himself, Professor Vishwanath Rao Karad, our inspiring leader Rahul Karad, proud awardees on the dais, I must correct myself, awardees who have done the nation proud, the entire nation proud, my young friends, the future of India, and ladies and gentlemen. Let me begin by wishing Professor Vishwanath Rao Karad happy 85th birthday. Only 15 more to go, 85 plus 1500. I am known as a dangerous optimist, Durdamya Ashawadi. 15 years down the line, all of us will be here to celebrate your centenary. That is my wish and my prayer. The awards we confer today carry a powerful word in their name, ASMITA, as Rahul was mentioning. ASMITA is not pride in position. ASMITA is pride in purpose. It is the quiet confidence that comes from doing one's duty with conscience and commitment, and that is exactly what our 4 extraordinary awardees represent. And again, I repeat, by honoring them, we are honoring ourselves. We honor democratic responsibility through our Bharat ASMITA Janapratinidhi Shrestha Award. For someone, we had looked at Parliament not as a platform for performance, as we are often seen, but as a place of responsibility. We honor the architect of India's entrepreneurial future, who is the recipient of Bharat ASMITA Acharya Shrestha Award, showing that great teachers do not create followers, they create founders. We honor the awakener of minds through art with Bharat ASMITA Janajagran Shrestha Award, who has addressed mental health, social justice, ethics and awareness, not by preaching but by provoking thoughts. Who as an actor and director has not only understood the human mind but given it a voice. And we honor the legendary musician who awakened a nation's soul through Bharat Asmita Janajagran Shrestha Award for music by someone whose music transcends time, language, and borders. We have shown that music is a universal force for harmony, dialogue, and awakening. My young friends, nations are not built only by armies or economies. They are built by teachers, by artists, by leaders, by entrepreneurs, and by awakened citizens. Today's awardees show us what is possible when talent meets purpose and ambition bows to responsibility. I thank all the awardees once again for doing us the honor, and to the young people here, India's future, the torch is in your hands. Carry it with courage, creativity, and compassion. And again, like a dangerous optimist, people talk about Vikasit Bharat 2047. I don't know why we have to wait until 2047. We should make it happen much earlier. And once again, as a dangerous optimist, in terms of the power of Indian talent, I'm quite sure it will happen well before 2047. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Let's give a big round of applause, my friends, to Dr. R.A. Mashelkar, sir, a dangerously optimistic person, as he always says. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for that optimism. And my friends, we have now reached the moment in 22nd Bharat Asmita National Awards, where we will now begin with the conferment ceremony of the awards. Let me quickly share with you the tradition of this platform. I will announce the category of award and announce the awardee, the recipient, and I would request the recipient to kindly come forward and accept the chair of honor, which is right in front of you. Then we will be showing a small film on the life and work of the awardee. I would then be reading the citation of honor being conferred on the recipient, and then the award would be conferred at the hands of all the luminaries on the stage. After that, I will be requesting the recipient to say just a few words in few minutes, because at the end of award ceremony, we are going to have a dedicated panel discussion where all the awardees, recipients would be able to talk at length. So this is going to be the flow of the awards. Let us get ready as I begin with the permission with the first category of Bharat Asmita National Awards. Bharat Asmita Acharya Shresth Award, the Best Teacher in Management, being conferred on Dr. Srivardhani K. Jha. I request her to kindly accept the chair of honor. And I now request my team to kindly relay a small film on life and work of Dr. Srivardhani K. Jha.
From mentoring countless startups and entrepreneurs to influencing national policy, one voice has been instrumental in decoding Bharat's startup revolution. Dr. Srivardhani K. Jha, Professor of Entrepreneurship at IIM Bangalore and Chairperson of NSRCEL, stands at the forefront of Bharat's innovation ecosystem. With an MS from Stanford and a PhD from IIM Bangalore, she is reshaping entrepreneurship education by developing modern learning syllabi grounded in real-world impact. Her contributions extend beyond the classroom, from shaping the Startup 20 initiative to influencing Karnataka's R&D and innovation policy. A recent recipient of the prestigious National Teachers Award 2025, today we honor her extraordinary journey with the Bharat Asmita Acharya Shresth Award for her transformative nation building through innovation and education.
It is indeed my honor and privilege to read the citation of honor of Bharat Asmita Acharya Shrestha Puraskar for outstanding contribution to management education being conferred on Dr. Shri Vardhani K. Jha. Dr. Shri Vardhani Jha is a distinguished academic, researcher, and ecosystem builder whose work has significantly shaped India's entrepreneurial landscape. She holds a PhD, FPM in Corporate Strategy and Policy from IIM Bangalore and MSc in Management Science and Engineering from Stanford University and BTech in Information Science and Engineering from Bangalore University. Since 2022, as chairperson of NSRCL, Dr. Jha has led one of India's most vibrant startup incubators. On this 3rd of February 2026, the MIT World Peace University takes great pride in conferring Bharat Asmita Acharya Shrestha Award, the best teacher in management education, on Dr. Shri Vardhani Jha in recognition of her outstanding academic scholarship, transformative teaching, impactful institution building, and her deep commitment to nurturing India's next generation of entrepreneurs and innovators. Let's give a big round of applause, my friends, to Dr. Shri Vardhani K. Jha, Bharat Asmita Acharya Shrestha Puraskaraarthi. I request Dr. Shri Vardhani ji to say just a few words as response.
Namaskara, good evening everyone.
It's working, ma'am, we can hear you.
It's an honor to be conferred the Bharat Asmita Acharya Shrestha 2026 award by MIT World Peace University. I would like to thank the university's leadership, particularly Professor Dr. Vishwanath Karatji, Dr. Rahul Karatji, and of course, the chairperson of the selection committee, Dr. Mashelkar, for this honor. It is especially special to receive this particular honor in a place that places so much emphasis on well-rounded education, peace, and values. I would also like to say that this award is not about individual accomplishment. It does not speak about my individual accomplishment, but this is a reflection of the curiosity and questioning of the students I teach, the passion and perseverance of the entrepreneurs that I work with, and the high caliber of the colleagues that I have the good fortune of working with. From all of them, I have received more than I have given. I'd also like to thank my mentors, my family, and my friends for their constant belief and support. Overall, this has been an excellent ceremony, and I would like to once again communicate my gratitude. This award also places a lot of responsibility on me. I accept this with humility and renewed purpose. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Shri Vardhani Jha ji. Now let me take the entire gathering to the next category of awards. Bharat Asmita Jana Pratinidhi Shrestha Puraskar, the best young exponent of parliamentary practices, being conferred on Madam S. Jyotimani ji. I request her to kindly accept the chair of honor, and I request my technical team to kindly relay.
In 2019, a daughter of a farmer from Karur created history, winning the hearts and mandate of the people to represent them in the Lok Sabha. Ms. S. Jyotimani, Honorable Member of Parliament representing Karur, Tamil Nadu, embodies the spirit of grassroots leadership. Her journey began at 22 as a Panchayat councillor, rising to General Secretary of the Indian Youth Congress and becoming a powerful voice for farmers' rights, women's empowerment, and social justice. As an MP, she modernized 150 government schools with smart boards, invested 80% of her funds in education, and personally mentored 50,000 students. She established Bharat's first MP-led skill and employment center and upgraded 15 government hospitals with life-saving equipment. Today, we honor this visionary leader with the Bharat Asmita Janapratinidhi Shreshtha Award for exemplary parliamentary service and commitment to grassroots transformation.
It is my honor and privilege to read the citation of honor of Bharat Asmita Janapratinidhi Shreshtha on Madam S. Jyotimaniji, Honorable Member of Parliament from Tamil Nadu. She has emerged as an exemplary young parliamentarian whose commitment to democratic discourse, rigorous oversight, and inclusive governance embodies the spirit of nation building. Elected to the Lok Sabha from Kannur in 2019 and re-elected thereafter, she brings to the House not only the strong regional representation but also the refreshingly proactive legislative approach. In recognition of her dynamic leadership, continued commitment to parliamentary responsibility, and her potential as the young architect of India's democratic future, the MIT World Peace University Pune is honored to present Madam S. Jyotimani with Bharat Asmita Janapratinidhi Shreshtha Puraskar, the Best Young Exponent of Parliamentary Practices on 3rd of February 2026. I now request Madam to kindly say a few words in response.
Vanakkam. Good evening to all. I'm really happy and humbled to receive the Bharat Asmita Award. Frankly speaking, I was telling Rahulji, I was a bit wary of awards. Generally, I never went to any stage to receive any award, but thanks to my colleagues from Maharashtra, I'm here. I'm really happy to be here in this dais. I would like to thank Professor Vishwanath Karaji for a great vision. Generally, we think education is only study and get a degree. It's very happy to see a university's commitment to democratic values, secularism, and peace. And I also congratulate Rahulji to carry forward his father's vision. I also would like to thank the selection committee chairman, Mashelkarji, for selecting me for this award. This place is a very emotional place for me. This is where, after the Quit India movement, August 9th, Gandhiji was jailed in Aga Khan Palace. Entire then Congress working committee, including Jawaharlal Nehru ji, Abdul Kalam Azad ji, and all other, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel ji, Acharya Kirpalani ji, entire Congress working committee was jailed in the Ahmednagar port. Whenever I am coming here, I used to visit those places. We don't need to say the Eravada jail, the Pune Pact has happened. So the very values people like me trying to uphold in this new India. So my commitment to politics is my commitment to the values of the same values, peace, secularism, and harmony in this country. I'm really great to see all the young people here. I just would like to make only one sentence. What actually defines us in our life is not our caste, not our religion, not our gender, but the values which we uphold. That's what I learned from my mother, late mother, and my leader, Rahulji. I had an opportunity to walk with him from Kashmir to Kanyakumari Bharat Jodo Yatra. What I have seen make me very humble. It's such a diverse country. We are committed to uphold the diversity and uphold our value system in any situation. We actually happy to see all the young people. I have come across many young people as a MP, as someone who used to interact with students. They're all in a very different way. They are actually try to uphold their value system and commitment to this country. I once again thank you so much for Vishwanath Karaji for having such a university. Maybe I would like to associate with them in any way, maybe to build a woman leadership. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Madam S. Jyotimaniji, for your beautiful words. And now it is my honor and privilege to take the gathering to the next category of awards, Bharat Asmita Jana Jagran Shrestha Puraskar. And I request and invite Dr. Mohan Agasheji to kindly come forward and accept the chair of honor. Let us welcome with a round of applause Padma Shri Dr. Mohan Agasheji. I request my technical team to kindly relay the film.
डॉक्टर मोहन आगाशे का व्यक्तित्व भारतीय सिनेमा और रंगमंच में गरिमा, संवेदना और बौद्धिक गहराई का दुर्लभ संगम है। उनके अभिनय में बाहरी चमक नहीं, बल्कि मनुष्य को भीतर से समझने की ईमानदार कोशिश दिखाई देती है। चेहरे की स्थिर गंभीरता, संयत आवाज और सच्चा अभिनय उनके पात्रों को लंबे समय तक स्मृति में बनाए रखता है। एक और वे समर्पित मनोचिकित्सक रहे, जिन्होंने सरकारी अस्पताल में रहकर मानसिक स्वास्थ्य के क्षेत्र में उल्लेखनीय योगदान दिया, तो दूसरी ओर रंगमंच और सिनेमा में ऐसे किरदार रचे जो समाज की परतों को खोलते हैं। सत्यजीत रे की सद्गति में उनका अभिनय जाति और शोषण की कठोर सच्चाई को गहरे प्रभाव के साथ सामने रखता है। मराठी सिनेमा और रंगमंच में जैत्रे जैत के माध्यम से उन्होंने लोक संवेदना और सामाजिक चेतना को स्वर दिया।
उंदीर खाना पाप आहे, त्यावर गणपती बसतो असं आपल्याच्या बामणान मला समज सांगितलं असतं।
मंथन, आक्रोश, रंग दे बसंती और अस्तु जैसी फिल्मों में उनकी मौजूदगी फिल्म को अतिरिक्त वैचारिक गहराई देती है। उनका अभिनय कभी शोर नहीं करता, बल्कि चुपचाप दर्शक के मन में उतर जाता है। चिकित्सा और अभिनय दोनों में उनका जीवन मनुष्य को समझने की सतत साधना का अनुपम उदाहरण है। आज भारत अस्मिता जन जागरण श्रेष्ठ पुरस्कार के माध्यम से हम इस संवेदनशील नागरिक और महान कलाकार को ससम्मान नमन करते हैं।
It is indeed my honor and privilege to read the citation of honor of Bharat Asmita Jana Jagran Shrestha Puraskar, the best use of acting / direction. Dr. Mohan Agashe stands as a singular figure in Indian cultural life, seamlessly building the worlds of mental health advocacy, theatre, film and direction. Dr. Agashe is the only director-actor to use selected film for health education and spreading the scientific information in the entertaining manner. The recipient of prestigious awards from the President of Federal Republic of Germany in 2002, Sangeet Natak Academy Award for Theatre in 1996 was conferred the Padma Shri by the President of India in 1990. It is the MIT World Peace University Pune is honored to bestow the Bharat Asmita Jana Jagran Shrestha Puraskar, the best use of acting, on Dr. Mohan Agashe in recognition of his extraordinary career, one of the magnificent arts, science and social sciences. May I now request him to kindly say a few words. It's working, sir. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Besides acknowledging all those who are responsible for me to be here, I am obliged not only to the visionaries like Kiran and Mashelkar, but I am also indebted to my late parents, my late brother, and my sister, because of whom I was able to do what has been shown. Right. I had to resort to acting in theater and films because I was not as intelligent as Dr. Mashelkar or Dr. Kiradis. So I had to search for alternate source of learning. And what I learned today, I find it in words when I came to MIT, that religion is meaningless without science, and science is meaningless without religion. The religion, Dithi, the film I did, we said, Jnana Ajnani Ale, Ajnana Jnani Zale. That's the Advaita which I have learned, and probably it will come in few questions and answers with me. I'm really indebted. I have learned a great deal from films, and my line today is, because formal education is entirely based on cognitive skills, that is intelligence, it has failed to develop people with sensitivity, with sensitive mind. And for that, you need to learn other two silent languages, the language of image, nazar ki bhasha और आवाज की भाषा, सिर्फ शब्द की भाषा नहीं. And now, therefore, all these years you have learned to read. It's high time learn to see and learn to listen actively, like you actively read book. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. And now it is indeed my honor to take the gathering to the next category of award, Bharat Asmita Jana Jagran Shrestha Puraskar, the best use of lyrics, music or singing. And this year it is being conferred upon Padma Vibhushan Ustad Amjad Ali Khan Sahab. I request him to kindly accept the chair of honor. Let's welcome Padma Vibhushan Ustad Amjad Ali Khan Sahab with a huge round of applause, my friends. And I now request my technical team to kindly relay a small film.
उस्ताद अमजद अली खान का जीवन केवल एक महान सरोद वादक की यात्रा नहीं है, बल्कि भारतीय संगीत परंपरा की सतत बहती हुई धारा है। समय का खेल देखिए, 6 वर्ष की आयु में मंच पर पहली बार सरोद को छूने वाला यह बालक आगे चलकर उस वाद्य का पर्याय बन गया। सेनिया बंगस घराने की छठी पीढ़ी के रूप में उन्होंने अपने पिता उस्ताद हाफिज अली खान से जो विरासत पाई, उसे न केवल सहेजा, बल्कि नए रागों, नए प्रयोगों और नई संवेदनाओं से समृद्ध किया। उनकी साधना में परंपरा का अनुशासन है, तो प्रस्तुति में समय की धड़कन। अमजद अली खान साहब की सबसे बड़ी विशेषता यह रही कि उन्होंने शास्त्रीय संगीत को आम श्रोताओं से जोड़ने का कार्य किया। उनके लिए संगीत किसी वर्ग या दीवार में बंद कला नहीं, बल्कि संवाद है दिल से दिल तक। इसी कारण उनके सरोद की ताने कार्नेगी हॉल से लेकर संयुक्त राष्ट्र तक शांति, प्रेम और मानवीय करुणा का संदेश देती रहीं। अनेक प्रतिष्ठित मंचों पर ऐतिहासिक प्रस्तुतियां उनके व्यक्तित्व की भव्यता को दर्शाती हैं, पर उनकी विनम्रता और संगीत के प्रति श्रद्धा उन्हें और ऊंचा उठाती है। अपनी भावी पीढ़ी के माध्यम से यह महान संगीत परंपरा उन्होंने आज भी जीवित कर रखी है। उस्ताद अमजद अली खान सचमुच उस कलाकार का नाम है जिनके लिए संगीत साधना भी है, सेवा भी और जीवन का सबसे सुंदर सत्य भी। आज भारत अस्मिता जन जागरण श्रेष्ठ पुरस्कार के माध्यम से हम इस महान कलाकार को ससम्मान नमन करते हैं।
It is indeed my honor and privilege to read the citation of honor, Bharat Asmita Jana Jagran Shrestha Puraskar being conferred on Padma Vibhushan Ustad Amjad Ali Khan Sahab. who stands as one of India's most luminous musical icons, whose sound as Sarod has been resonating not only in the concert halls, in the conscience of the nations seeking harmony. Born on 9th of October 1945 in Gwalior into the Sorit Bang's lineage, and has become the 6th generation of his family to carry forward the legacy of Sarod. In his 6 decades career, Ustadji has earned nearly every major Indian honor, including Padma Shri, Padma Bhushan, and Padma Vibhushan, and international recognitions such as Farokha Prize. Yet he remains rooted in the belief that music is a force for national awakening, for unity in diversity, and nurturing India's civilizational ethos. I now request him to kindly say a few words.
Namaskar. It's a great honor and pleasure to be here and to receive such prestigious Bharat Asmita Award. I'm grateful to all the trustees, members, especially Param Adarniya Dr. Vishwanath Karadji and Param Adarniya Dr. Kashalkar ji and Dr. Rahul ji, and all the trustees and the members of the selection committee. Music, हम लोग कहते हैं स्वर ही ईश्वर है. Music connects us to God. My relationship with my audience is not through the words, only sound. हमारे पिताजी हमें स्कूल भेजना नहीं चाहते थे. उन्होंने कहा बेटा एक जीवन में आप एक ही काम कर सकते हो, या स्वर को समझ लो या किताब को समझ लो. 2 काम एक साथ नहीं हो सकते. लेकिन अब किताबी म्यूजिशियंस भी हैं. They are called musicologists. They are BA in music, MA in music, PhD in music. But our life is committed to God. Our life is committed to the Guru. गुरु से आप ये नहीं पूछ सकते थे कल क्या होगा. गुरु को समर्पित होना पड़ता था. I'm talking of the old generation. My father, who received Padma Bhushan in 1960, when he met Dr. Rajendra Prasad, while receiving the award, Dr. Rajendra Prasad asked my father, Khan Sahab, क्या तकलीफ है आपको हुई? तकलीफ बहुत थी. हम लोग किराए के घर में रहते थे, गाड़ी नहीं थी. तो कलाकार को जब कोई पूछेगा, कलाकार कहता है गाड़ी दे दो, सरकारी घर दे दो. हमारे पिताजी ने कहा राग दरबारी की प्योरिटी बचाइए. As a young boy, I was feeling very embarrassed कि क्या कह रहे हैं ये. राजेंद्र प्रसाद जी, the first president of India, कहते खान साहब मैं समझा नहीं. कहते ये राग मियाँ तानसेन ने बनाया था, इसमें लोग बड़ी लिबर्टी ले रहे हैं और ये राग हिंदुस्तान से चला जाएगा. आपकी ड्यूटी है, आप प्रेसिडेंट हो. He was hoping as if he'll pass a resolution in the parliament next day कि सब लोग दरबारी ऐसे गाना. इतने सीधे लोग थे, इतने कमिटेड थे, वन ट्रैक माइंड. उसके बाद राजेंद्र प्रसाद जी घबरा गए. कहते खान साहब ये मैं करूँगा और सेवा बताइए मेरे लिए. कहते हैं मेरी नमाज का वक्त हो गया, मैं घर जा रहा हूँ. He was not aware about the protocol that you can't leave before the president. वो चल पड़े, मैं उनके पीछे पीछे, और कोई सिक्योरिटी वाले ने उनको रोका भी नहीं. तो I am very fortunate that I had father like that, guru like that, and this great award I would like to offer at the feet of my guru, my mother, my father, Ustad Hafiz Ali Khan Sahab. Music has connected the world. Music does not belong to any religion. Like flowers, air, water, fire, fragrance, colors, they don't belong to any religion. And our family, we feel we belong to every religion of the world. I feel I belong to every religion of India, because every Indian, every region nurtured me, encouraged me when I was 12 years old. बहुत सेवा करी महाराष्ट्र, बंगाल, सारे प्रांतों की. और Amjad Ali Khan is created by the people of India. It's my great honor, my great pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, all the dignitaries for accepting the Bharat Asmita National Award 22nd edition. My friends, we have come to a very, very important moment. But before we go ahead, let us capture this moment in a picture-perfect manner. I request all the awardees to please join us for a beautiful group photograph. What a beautiful photograph. Let's give them a big round of applause, my friends. All the awardees of 22nd Bharat Asmita National Awards. A big round of applause, my friends. We are in few thousand number. Please. Thank you very much. My friends, today we are blessed by the presence of one tall personality whom we call our Prernalay, our beloved, revered Professor Dr. Vishwanath Karat sir, who stands as a towering figure in the landscape of Indian education. His journey from a humble farm boy to a visionary leader is a testament to transformative power of education and unwavering dedication. Today, as we have gathered here for this ceremony, it is really my honor to share with you that today we are also celebrating the 85th birthday of revered Professor Dr. Vishwanath D. Karat sir. Let's give a big round of applause, my friends, to this person who has created this and many such institutions, because of whom lakhs and lakhs of students have found the path of progress. Born in 1941 in a simple farmer's family in Latur, Maharashtra, Dr. Karat sir's life was instilled with the values of hard work, integrity, and deep respect for knowledge. These values became the cornerstone for his remarkable journey. He excelled in his academic pursuits and eventually becoming the professor of mechanical engineering. And today, we all are witnessing the creations of revered Professor Dr. Vishwanath Karat sir and the way they are shaping the future of millions of students. Let's give him once again a huge round of applause by standing in our seats. Let's give him a standing ovation as I request all the dignitaries to felicitate revered Professor Dr. Vishwanath Karat sir with a traditional ghongdi, which is a symbol of humble farmer family and their grassroots traditions of his village Latur on the occasion of his 85th birthday. A big round of applause, my friends. Let the applaud continue. A salute to a personality who has been shaping careers for last so many decades. What an occasion and what a moment at the hands of Ustad Amjad Ali Khan Sahab and all the dignitaries, Mohan Agashe ji and all the tall personalities. He's been given the best wishes on his 85th birthday. I request my technical team to take us through a small film made on life and work of revered Professor Dr. Vishwanath Karat sir.
विश्वधर्मी विश्वनाथ की संकल्प यात्रा महाराष्ट्र के एक छोटे से गांव रामेश्वर रुई से चली विस्मय चकित करने वाली ये संकल्प यात्रा ना जाने कितनी बुलंदियों को छूती हुई ज्ञान भूमि आलंदी से होकर विद्वत नगरी काशी बनारस भारत की उत्तरी सीमा पार बसे देवभूमि बद्रीनाथ के निकट माणा गांव से निकलकर सप्त सागर पार इंग्लैंड और अमेरिका तक पहुंच गई है। इंग्लैंड के विश्व प्रसिद्ध ऑक्सफोर्ड यूनिवर्सिटी में आयोजित किए गए एक दिवसीय अंतर्राष्ट्रीय परिषद में भारत और इंग्लैंड के समविचारी विद्वान वैज्ञानिक दार्शनिक शिक्षाविदों को मूल्याधिष्ठित वैश्विक शिक्षा पद्धति का अवलंबन करने की डॉक्टर विश्वनाथ कराड़ सर की संकल्पना को मूर्त रूप में लाने के लिए प्रेरित किया है। अमेरिका स्थित शिकागो में 130 वर्ष पहले स्वामी विवेकानंद ने अपने प्रेरणादायी शब्द जिस स्थान से उच्चारित किए थे उसी ऐतिहासिक फुलरटन हॉल के मंच से प्राध्यापक कराड़ सर ने उपस्थितों को संबोधित कर विज्ञान और अध्यात्म के समन्वय की स्वामी जी द्वारा की गई पहल का स्मरण करवाया। अपने जीवन काल में प्राध्यापक डॉक्टर विश्वनाथ कराड़ सर द्वारा शिक्षा विश्व शांति तथा मानव कल्याण के लिए तन मन धन समर्पित करके कार्य किया गया है। उनके इस निस्सीम सेवा भाव से प्रभावित होकर अमेरिका के उटा राज्य स्थित ब्रिघम यंग यूनिवर्सिटी द्वारा डॉक्टर ऑफ एजुकेशन एंड यूनिवर्सल लीडरशिप इस विशेष मानद डॉक्टरेट पदवी से डॉक्टर कराड़ सर को सम्मानित किया गया।
Brigham Young University periodically confers degrees on men and women whose service to the world, country, and education is of such significance as to warrant the distinction of an honorary degree. This is the highest honor within the university's authority to grant, and today an honorary degree will be conferred upon a very deserving individual. It is my privilege to represent Brigham Young University with the support of the Board of Trustees in conferring an honorary doctoral degree upon Professor Dr. Vishwanath D. Karad.
लगभग 23,000 दर्शकों की उपस्थिति में संपन्न हुआ ये समारोह इस बात की पुष्टि देता है कि सच्चे मन और समर्पित भावना से किए गए कार्य की सराहना तो विश्व के किसी भी प्रदेश में होती ही है।
What a beautiful presentation. Let's give a big round of applause once again to revered Professor Dr. Vishwanath Karad sir. I now request sir to kindly address the gathering.
Friends, I have no words adequate enough to express my feelings of joy and satisfaction, especially the person whom I am sitting next, Dr. Raghunath Mashalkar ji. You may not know, but he is the first person in the whole world who has been conferred with 54 PhDs from the world community. 54. पता नहीं भाई ये मुलाकात होती है। अभी अमजद अली खान साहब ने कहा संगीत की साधना से ईश्वर दर्शन होता है। राम रहीम सेतु हो या राम मंदिर हो या मानवता मंदिर हो, ये सारी बातें कौन बनाता है पता नहीं, लेकिन वी आर द प्रोडक्ट ऑफ द ऑलमाइटी गॉड, दैट मच आई नो। मेरी माता पिता का आशीर्वाद है शायद कि मैं जब पूना में, मुझे इंजीनियर बनना नहीं था लेकिन इंजीनियर बना। मेरे बड़े बड़े talented people are sitting in the audience. I can only say that the meeting of all of us together for a certain cause, Sant Gyaneshwar to Albert Einstein is one word which I normally use, और संत ज्ञानेश्वर टू आइंस्टाइन ये जो भाषा है राम रहीम सेतु की भाषा है। पद्मश्री शंकर बापू अपेगावकर के मुख से ये संगीत की साधना से ईश्वर दर्शन की भाषा हो, ये मेरी भाषा नहीं है भाई, लेकिन ईश्वर की कृपा है। मेरे बड़े भाई यहाँ बैठे हैं स्टेज पर पहली बार। एक ध्यान में रखना कि तुम्हारी हमारी ये जो मुलाकात है, मशलकर सर के बारे में मैं जो बोला कि he has got and he has been conferred with 54 PhDs from the whole world, the record, उनके लिए तालियां बजाए भैया, उनके लिए कि ये बड़ा सौभाग्य है। आगाशे साहब हो, हमारी बहन जी हो, हमारे अमजद अली खान साहब हो, सारे जो लोग बैठे हैं ये बड़ी हस्तियां हैं, लेकिन उनका बचपन जो है उनके माँ बाप के आशीर्वाद से बना है। कहाँ बड़े हुए, कैसे बड़े हुए, बचपन कैसे था, और यह संगीत की साधना से ईश्वर दर्शन की संकल्पना उसके मन में, सभी के मन में कैसे आई। शिक्षा के बारे में मद्रास से हमारी जो बहन आई है, उसने जो एजुकेशन के बारे में कहा है उसके बारे में मैं ज़रूर बोलूँगा। बीइंग अ टीचर ऑफ एजुकेशन, बीइंग अ टीचर ऑफ इंजीनियरिंग, as I said to you friends, value-based universal education system has been one very important sentence which we have been trying to utter, and the whole team of our institution is trying to understand ourselves कि एजुकेशन क्या है भाई, समझने की कोशिश तो करो। राम रहीम मानवता सेतु बना, या राम मंदिर बना, या बुद्ध विहार बना, मानवता मंदिर बना, ये कैसे बनता है भाई, कौन बनाता है? चाइना के बॉर्डर पे ऐसी एक चीज़ बन गई जिसका नाम सरस्वती मंदिर है। सरस्वती यानी देवता। मेरी माँ का नाम सरस्वती था, लेकिन मुझे याद नहीं सरस्वती का चेहरा कैसा था। ये कोई बड़प्पन की बात नहीं, लेकिन जब मुझे MIT जब खोली तो मशलकर सर की बात, उस टाइम विजय भटकर सर की बात, ये लोगों को मिलना और इन लोगों से सीखने का प्रयास करना, समझने की कोशिश करना। और देखो ना ईश्वर की कृपा कितनी बड़ी है कि राजबाग हो या मानवता तीर्थ हो और मानवता का संदेश हो, चाइना बॉर्डर पे सरस्वती मंदिर हो, पांडवों की वो मूर्तियाँ चल रही है, हस्तिनापुर से जा रही है दुनिया के स्वर्गारोहण मार्ग से। ये कौन बनाता है भाई, कैसे बनता है ये, कौन करता है ये, कौन है उसका दिशा दर्शक? तो ऐसे वक्त मेरे अगासे साहब हो या अमजद अली खान साहब हो, इनके मुख से जो उन्होंने जो बातें कही वो दिल की बात है और मन की बात है। मन चंचल है, आत्मा अविनाशी है। ये सारी बातों का बड़ा सुंदर चिंतन। कभी मौका मिले तो मैं सर को रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा to show the pathway and the direction to the society. The present world is passing through a very chaotic stage. And you know what the world is going through. The chaos, confusion, bloodshed, massacre, terrorism, and horrifying violence. दुख नहीं होता है, वेदना होती है. ये वेदना कैसे व्यक्त करे पता नहीं, लेकिन जब ऐसे कोई महान विभूति मिलती है तो दिल को संतोष होता है. आपसे भी मिलके मुझे संतोष हुआ. ये भारत अस्मिता पुरस्कार जो है, इसके पीछे बहुत बड़ा मकसद है. भारत अस्मिता, इसी शब्द में ही सारी शक्ति है. वो मुझे बहुत खुशी है कि ये सारे बड़े महानुभाव यहाँ आए, ये पुरस्कार स्वीकार किया, और वो भी हमारे मशलकर सर के हाथ से ये हुआ. मैं आपका आभारी हूँ. उनके लिए जरा जोर से तालियां बजाइए सबके लिए, प्लीज.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Let's give a big round of applause, my friends, to revered Professor Dr. Vishwanath Karat, sir. And I would now like to request everyone in the audience to remain seated. Please do not leave, because we are now getting into the second segment of this gathering, this important event, where we are going to have one-on-one dialogue with all the awardees. Just a few moments before and we are going to have this discussion panel of Bharat Asmita National Awards, which would be followed by vote of thanks by Honorable Vice Chancellor. We will have national anthem, and only after the national anthem this program would conclude. So I request everyone to stay tuned, as we are now getting ready for the panel discussion. Thank you very much. And we are now ready for this beautiful gathering on the occasion of 22nd Bharat Asmita National Awards. I have with me Sankalp Singhai ji, who is the officer on special duty at School of Government. Sir, over to you.
बहुत शुक्रिया. आज की इस खूबसूरत शाम को और बनाते हैं कि उस्ताद साहब, आपसे हमारा पहला प्रश्न है कि आपके संगीत में शांति और संवाद की भावना बहुत स्पष्ट दिखाई देती है. क्या आपको लगता है कि संगीत आज की दुनिया में लोगों को जोड़ने का सबसे सशक्त माध्यम हो सकता है? उदाहरण के तौर पे हिज होलीनेस दलाई लामा सर को जो अभी अवार्ड मिला है मेडिटेशंस, उसमें भी आपका एक संगीत है.
मैं अभी कहा था कि स्वर ही ईश्वर है. हमारा दलाई लामा जी से बहुत पुराना संबंध है, और वो शब्दों के ज़रिए शांति का पैगाम देते हैं और हम स्वर के ज़रिए शांति का पैगाम देते हैं. इसीलिए ये ग्रैमी अवार्ड मिला है एल्बम को, मेडिटेशन, हमारे दलाई लामा जी को. और हमने विद मी माय सन अमान अयान, वी हैव प्लेड, वी आर पार्ट ऑफ द एल्बम. तो स्वर एक बहुत ही भगवान की कृपा होती है, तब आदमी स्वर में गाता है. स्वर में गाने के लिए और बजाने के लिए हर इंसान रियाज करता है, साधना करता है. लेकिन सदियों में एक पंडित भीमसेन जोशी पैदा होता है. हजारों गायक होते हैं, लेकिन जनता भीमसेन जोशी जी को चुनती है या उस्ताद बिस्मिल्लाह खान साहब की शहनाई को चुनती है. तो संगीत का जो असर है, बाई अपीलिंग म्यूजिक plants grow faster. By appealing music, cattle give more milk. And now the medical world is also using music as a therapy. तो आप सबसे मेरा हम्बल रिक्वेस्ट है, निवेदन है कि संगीत से जुड़े रहिए, संगीत को सुनिए, any kind of music. I am not only endorsing classical music, any music, film song, western song, anything, but keep listening to music. क्योंकि सुनना भी बहुत मुश्किल है और सुनने वाले भी बहुत कम है. And I would like to wish all the young students here, I hope all of you achieve reach your goal. आप अपनी सब मंजिल तक पहुँचे, मेरी शुभकामनाएं आप सबके साथ है.
क्या बात है. What a beautiful blessing from sir. Let's give him a big round of applause, my friends. To receive blessing from sir, it's indeed a good fortune. Our next question is to Dr. Srivardhini ji. Madam, you have moved from senior leadership roles in global technology firms to academia. So what part of your corporate identity was hardest to let go?
Well, you don't actually let go of identity. You layer it with new identities, right? Which is what happened. I moved out of the corporate world into academia after being in the corporate world for more than 12, 13 years. I was in a senior position at Microsoft, which is a leading technology company, and I was doing some very exciting work. But I still had this feeling that I could do more. I was still being a cog in the larger corporate machinery, and there was an opportunity to make a bigger contribution. So it was really a calling, and at that point, I didn't know where I would actually go. I just knew that I had to do something differently. So I would not say I let go of my identity. In fact, even to this day, I carry that corporate identity very much in what I do. It helps me a lot when I walk into that classroom and talk to entrepreneurs. It helps me a lot when I go into that classroom and talk to MBA students, aspiring managers, aspiring leaders. So you don't let go of it. You layer it with, you complement it with other things, which is what I have done. But I just want to take this opportunity to tell all our young friends here that as you go through your careers, there will be many inflection points. You may have to take some bold bets, you may have to make course correction, and that is even more so in this particular environment where we are dealing with an extremely complex economic, social environment. You may be pushed to making course corrections several times in your lives, so you need to develop the ability to adapt, to mold yourself, and expand your identity.
Oh, great. Thank you very much. I would have a quick follow-up question on that. So, because you have mentored hundreds of startups and you have seen so many examples around you, what is, because there are again hundreds of students sitting in front of us, what is that one dangerous misconception, I would say, about entrepreneurship that even smartest of the students still carry? What is that one dangerous misconception?
Well, there are many. But if I were to pick one, we'll build and they will come is one conception. That we are very obsessed about building a product or service, and we assume that if we do it, somehow it will sell on its own. It's really not that kind of a linear thinking or journey. Entrepreneurship is always about assessing the market, building something that resonates with your customers, or if you're in the social space, building something that resonates with your beneficiaries, with the end users. So that, I think, is the biggest gap. Sometimes our own arrogance, hubris gets in the way. We think we know it all. It's important to stay humble and learn from the market.
Thank you very much.
Dr. Saab, you have worked with the finest film directors of this country like Satyajit Ray, श्याम बेनेगल जी, गोविंद निहलानी जी, जब्बार पटेल साहब, गौतम घोष. आपकी कुछ यादें उन लोगों के साथ?
बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स हैं यहाँ, मैं भी अभी तक स्टूडेंट हूँ, और ये जो नाम आपने लिए ये मेरे टीचर्स हैं, और हर एक से मैंने कुछ सीखने की कोशिश की है, और उनसे मैंने ये एक जरूर सीखा है, it's very difficult to teach, but it's not very difficult to learn if you have the right attitude. और मैं अभी तक सीखता हूँ और भी सीखूंगा, और इसी का नाम शायद अस्मिता है।
क्या बात, बहुत great, great. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. And that is one thing that we, even as teachers and all the students should remember, that the learning age never goes off, the learning phase should never go off. Thank you very much, sir, for that. I would like to come to you, madam, because there are young students sitting in front of us, and you have also entered politics at very young age. The question is, what was that first hard truth about the power that nobody told you about?
Stay away from it.
But after getting elected, I don't think you have that option.
No, you're not necessary. You have to attach with the power. You can, as long as you can see from outside, you can do more work. The moment you attach to it, it will kill you. That's my opinion.
But so coming from a farming family, how often did you find that the rural realities of our country clash with the policies that are getting crafted in Delhi in Parliament, a completely different environment than what the real India is?
See, unlike what we all believe, policies are not made by the Parliament or the lawmakers. Policies are made by the bureaucrats, then comes to Parliament, then we discuss it. If at all the policy goes to standing committee or a select committee or a JPC, then we have an opportunity to put our thoughts into it. But it's not a good idea to bureaucrats who are sitting top in Delhi or a state headquarters make policies for farmers. For example, new education policy. Nobody were discussed with the students. Nobody has discussed with the teachers. Nobody has discussed with the industry, which used to give them a job. Nobody has discussed with the parents. So this is, I'm just quoting a new example, new education policy. Like every policies are made like this. So we have to change the way of our country doing policies.
बहुत शुक्रिया उस्ताद साहब। आज का युवा भारतीय पारंपरिक गीत संगीत से दूर होकर पाश्चात्य संगीत को तरजीह दे रहा है। ऐसे में क्या भारतीय शास्त्रीय संगीत और लोक संगीत को आधुनिक युवाओं तक पहुंचाने के लिए किसी नए रूप में हमें प्रस्तुत करने की आवश्यकता है? आपकी प्रतिक्रिया।
आई थिंक हर इंसान को, वो बच्चा हो, बूढ़ा हो, जवान हो, उसको वही सुनना चाहिए जो उसको पसंद है। अपनी मनपसंद गाना सुनिए और मनपसंद संगीत सुनिए, वो वेस्टर्न हो या यूरोपियन हो। और कोई भी चीज़ हम कभी ये सुनते हैं कि कोई मज़हब ख़तरे में है। ना मज़हब ख़तरे में है, ना म्यूज़िक ख़तरे में है। सब हमेशा रहेगा जब तक चांद सूरज रहेगा, संगीत रहेगा और सुनकार रहेंगे। आज हमारे डॉक्टर विश्वनाथ कर्नाड जी का जन्मदिन है, तो एक मैं कंपोजिशन सुनाना चाहता हूँ। Every song has a lyrics, every song has words, some story, some message to convey. But in 13th century, there was a Sufi saint, Hazrat Amir Khusro, who created Qawwali called Kalbana and a style of singing called Tarana. So Tarana doesn't deal with the language. So he created a language of syllables, language of music like Tana Tom, Tadare Dani, Dirdiri Dani. In South India you say Tillana. Ari, From my childhood, I always wanted to sing through my instrument. सरोद बजाते बहुत हैं, लेकिन मेरी कोशिश थी कि I wanted to sing through my instrument. तो मैं जब सरोद बजाता हूँ, मैं बजाता नहीं हूँ, गाता हूँ सरोद के ज़रिए, कोशिश करता हूँ. तो ये तराना है राग बहार में. ताधरे दानी ताधानी दीम ताना तानुम. ऊंचा हो गया सुर ये. सा प सा रे सा प सा. ताधरे दानी ताधानी दीम ताना तानुम. ताधरे दानी दीम ताना तानुम. तानुम ताननुम ताधरे ना ताधरे ना ताधरे ना ताधरे ना ताधरे ना ताधरे दानी दीम ताना तानुम. ताना ना 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 दीम ताना ना 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 ना. ताना ना 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 दीम ताना ना 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 ना. ताना नुम ताना नुम. ताधरे दानी धाकड़ तक धुम गिड़ तक धित्ता किड़ तक तेरे कते कते किनी ता क्लांद क्लांद ताधरे दानी दीम ताना तानुम. So there are various kind of tarana. This is one of my compositions.
जोरदार तालियां. उस्ताद साहब ने कहा कि आज की शाम मैं बड़े साहब की खिदमत में कुछ पेश करना चाहता हूं. उनकी विनम्रता देखिए कि दो महान व्यक्तित्व जब एक दूसरे का जब उनका मिलन होता है तो माहौल कैसा होता है, कैसे समर्पण का और एक दूसरे के प्रति आदर का. जोरदार तालियों से आज इन दोनों महान व्यक्तित्वों का और समस्त हमारे उपस्थित अधिकारियों का सम्मान कीजिए. ओवर टू यू सर.
Thank you, sir. I would like to take the cue from ma'am's response to the earlier question, and I would like to take the question to Dr. Mohan Agashi, sir, because she mentioned that you don't quit on being something, you have to take it forward. You are a trained psychologist, sir, but you chose a life in theatre and cinema. So did you ever fear being seen as belonging fully to neither of the worlds?
There is a danger of always falling in between the two stools. But there is also called as integration. One is in the service of the other. And that's the way I have learned from nature. See, the nature has given us 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 hands, 2 legs. Even the brain has 2 sides. One for intelligence, other for emotion. And if you want the harmony of life and the balanced, you must pay attention to both. And learning psychiatry was easier when I learned to act in theater and films, because there you learn not only one language, many languages. Or if I have to give you example that how in medicine sound matters, दृष्टि matters. एक पढ़ने का तरीका होता है inspection, palpation, percussion and auscultation. जब हम पढ़ते थे तब हमने कोशिश की, जैसे नए हमको स्टेथोस्कोप मिला और एप्रन मिला तो जैसे लगा हमको कॉस्ट्यूम मिल गया और प्रॉप मिल गया तो उससे हम डॉक्टर नहीं बनते. तो बड़े स्टाइल में जाके हमने मरीज का हाथ पकड़ा और ऐसा एक्टिंग करने की कोशिश की जैसे कि हम नाड़ी देख रहे हैं. तब पीछे से हमारे टीचर चिल्लाए, हाथ मत लगा, बाप का माल है क्या, पहले बताओ क्या देखा है. आपने देखा है वो मरीज कैसे आया, कहाँ देख रहा है, कैसा चल रहा है, तुम्हारी तरफ देख रहा है, कहाँ देख रहा है, क्या क्या देख रहा है. तो अगर आप कोशिश की तो देखने से बहुत कुछ सीख सकते हैं, वो पहले सीखो. फिर हाथ लगाना है तो उनको समझ आना चाहिए कि एक डॉक्टर मरीज का हाथ देखते हैं तो स्पर्श कैसा होना चाहिए। ये कोई अपने सहेली का हाथ नहीं पकड़ रहे हैं, कोई बोला तो एक आश्वासक हाथ स्पर्श कैसा होता है। तो सीखने के लिए बहुत सारी जो चीज़ें हैं वो आवाज़ से आती है, नज़र से आती है, चुप रहने से आती है। मुंह खोलने से पहले 10 बार सोचो, ये सारे सूंघना सीखो, देखना सीखो, आवाज़ सीखो। तो ये अगर सीखना आता है तो आपको पता चलेगा कि दोनों अलग है नहीं।
ग्रेट ग्रेट।
जो मैं नाटक सिनेमा करता हूँ वो अलग नहीं, जब मैं मरीज देखता हूँ उनकी मदद से करता हूँ सर।
Great.
Thank you.
Great. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for that response.
Ma'am, what is that one law reform you believe would strengthen democracy in our country, ma'am?
See, actually we should decentralize power. But there are laws which says we decentralize power. Example, Panchayat Raj. But most of the powers, including the financial devolution, lies with either union government or the state government. Like I said earlier, the policies. So people's voice should be heard and power should lie in the hands of the people. So that's what actually we can claim real democracy. Now we are representative democracy. We are not a people democracy.
Okay. Over to you. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much for that response. Because along with the students, there are many teachers also in front of us. So I'm tempted to ask one important question to you, ma'am. When you are in classroom, what moment tells you that a student has stopped learning for grades and has now started thinking like a founder?
Well, it is, yeah, first of all, it's a very interesting question. Especially in a competitive place like IIM Bangalore where I teach, I think grades are important because students' future hangs on those grades, so it never goes away. But I think what ends up happening is it's also how you teach. It's not just what happens in the classroom, but how you bring experiential teaching into your courses, into the pedagogy. And the engagement with that experiential component is a good signal of engagement, is what I have heard, is what I believe. And also, the classroom itself needs to be a flipped classroom. So gone are the days when teachers enter the classroom and the focus is on the instructor. It's not a performance. It's not, the students are as much a participant in the class as the teachers themselves. So there has to be an equality between teachers and students. It's not a one-way communication. It has to be a two-way communication. So as an instructor, almost every minute you're assessing whether the student is engaged. I don't think there is sort of an inflection point. We sort of allow them to participate as much as we participate. So it's everybody comes equally prepared. Everybody is an equal stakeholder in that classroom, right? That is the way a class needs to run. When do they start, your question was around when do they start thinking like a founder? Well, it's when, they come to you with multiple questions. Is this a good idea? Is that a good idea? Should I do this? Should I do that? And when they start to move beyond the ideas, take those ideas beyond the classroom, I think then that transition has happened.
True.
And even if they don't end up being entrepreneurs immediately, that entrepreneurial mindset, the ability to problem solve, the ability to first identify problems, and then say, how can I solve this? That cycle of thinking is in place, which means sooner or later, in whatever sphere of life they choose to be, they are going to be entrepreneurs.
True. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much, ma'am, for that response. The time is about to get over for me and Sankalpji, but before I conclude, I'm going to ask you 5 questions. Same question to you all. You're requested to respond in one word, not even a statement, one word. First question. One habit that has contributed most to your success.
Hard work, everyday hard work.
Okay, sir. They all are thinking.
Silence.
Silence.
Don't think you are successful.
Great. Sir.
I love to listen to everybody.
Oh, listening.
Determination.
Determination. Thank you.
ऐसी कौन सी किताब है जिसे आप सबने इंडिविजुअली बार-बार पढ़ा है?
Which is that one book you have read again and again in your life? Yes, we'll start from
My
that.
Experiment with Truth, Gandhi,
Mahatma
and his all writings.
मैंने कोई भी किताब नहीं पढ़ी. I have written books. Few books I have written. My latest or recent book published by Penguin Random House. It's called Master on Masters.
Wow.
I have written on 12 great musicians. In the history, no musician ever wrote another musician. Always on their guru, always on their father. But because suddenly Pandit Ravi Shankar left the world, Bismillah Khan Sahab chale gaye, Vilayat Khan Sahab chale gaye, Bhimsen Joshi chale gaye, Kumar Gandharv chale gaye. So I felt very uncomfortable. I felt the void, I felt the vacuum. And that it was order, it was some message from the God. I wrote only 12 musicians जिनके साथ मेरा personal acquaintance था.
Great.
So I love to write, I love to think, and I really enjoy listening to others.
Great. Thank you.
बहुत
Sir,
शुक्रिया.
तुमचं पुस्तक? Which one you have read? Many times.
I align with sir. पढ़ने को सीखा हूँ लेकिन किताब नहीं पढ़ता. लोग पढ़ता हूँ.
Oh, great.
लोग पढ़ना ये मेरी सबसे बड़ी किताब है.
Well, as an academic, I have read a lot of books, lots of times, especially the classics. But more recently, the one book that I have been reading a lot is The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle.
Great. Thank you. One last question. One lesson that failure has taught you that success never could. I repeat. One lesson that failure has taught you that success could have never taught you.
I think it makes you more determined.
Okay, determination.
Yeah, determination, I think, comes
Okay,
from
determination. Thank you. Sir?
I
Fail
agree with her.
continuously, you will be
Determination is most important.
Achha, he responded. He responded. He said determination.
Don't consider success as success. Consider success as a failure. You will learn much more.
Oh, great.
And you'll be successful.
Great.
बहुत सुंदर.
See, I see success and failure in the both sides of the same coin.
Great. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's give all of them a big round of applause. I request them to please remain seated. Allow me to take my place there. Let's give them all once again a big round of applause, my friends. A big round of applause to all the recipients of the awards at Bharat Asmita National Awards. And now, let me take this moment forward by inviting the Honorable Vice Chancellor of MIT World Peace University, Dr. R.M. Chitnis, to kindly propose the vote of thanks.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Organizing Committee of Bharat ASMITA National Award and on behalf of our Founder President, Dr. Karad, on behalf of Executive President, Dr. Rahul V. Karad, all trustees, faculty and staff of MIT World Peace University, we sincerely thank the advisory committee headed by world-renowned scientist and researcher Dr. Raghunath Mashelkar sir, supported by advisory committee members Padma Bhushan, Dr. Vijay Bhatkar sir, Srimati Ritu Chhabria of Phenolics Industries, and Sri Nadir Godrej of Godrej Industries. Our grateful thanks to this year's awardees themselves, not only for accepting the awards and sparing their valuable time to come here all the way, but also for their untiring, unwavering efforts for the betterment of society. To take names, Madam Dr. Shriwardhani ji Jha, आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद, नमस्कार. Madam Jyotimani ji Nandri, namaskaram. Namaskaram maram mikka Nandri. Vanakkam. Dr. Mohan Agashe sir, आपले आभार आणि आपल्याला नमस्कार. And Ustad Amjad Ali Khan sahab, salam, shukriya janab. We would like to profusely thank our friends from the print media and electronic media for supporting this noble social cause by giving wide coverage of the awards and awardees. Friends, Bharat ASMITA National Award, we fondly call as BANA, is celebrating 22nd year of its successful tradition of honoring those illustrious personalities who have contributed to the betterment, upliftment, innovation, dedication, devotion, improvement in their respective fields for the larger benefit of the society and Bharat, our nation. The prestigious award ceremony is a brainchild of our dynamic and extremely patriotic and nationalistic Executive President, Dr. Rahul Vishwanath Karad sir, under guidance and thought of Dr. Vishwanath Karad sir, the patriarch of the huge MIT family and the creator of this huge temple of education. We would like to respectfully thank Dr. Vishwanath Karad sir and Dr. Rahul Vishwanath Karad sir for envisaging as well as fully supporting Bharat ASMITA National Award for long 22 years and still continue. Last but not the least, we thank every member of MIT Group of institutions who have directly or indirectly contributed to the successful organization and execution of this award function. May I read some lines in Hindi for you about Bharat ASMITA Award. Bharat ASMITA Kund ki ye prakhar jwala, Bharat ASMITA Kund ki ye prakhar jwala, ज्ञान आहुति से बने रहे इसका निरंतर उजाला. फैले चारों ओर इस सामाजिक यज्ञ का सम्मान, सुलगता रहे हर पल भारत देश का अभिमान. भारत अस्मिता, भारत अस्मिता, Bharat ASMITA Awards. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Vande Mataram.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
I have a request, Dr. Bapat, to my dear students. You are here for a long time, so please allow all the awardees to first go away, and then you can leave this hall. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Please remain seated. We still have national anthem. After national anthem, the students, those who are sitting on my left-hand side, I repeat, after the national anthem, students sitting on my left-hand side are requested to use only the left-hand side exits. You can even use the exit which is right behind you, but only on left-hand side exits, please. And students and the entire section which is sitting on my right-hand side is requested to use the forward exits on the right-hand side. Please do not cross over. Do not use the exits behind you. Please use the exit in the front on my right-hand side where I'm pointing. Thank you very much. With this, my friends, we have come towards the conclusion of 22nd Bharat ASMITA National Awards. I request everyone on the dais to rise in their seats for national anthem.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Bharat Mata Ki. With full power, my friends, and commitment. Bharat Mata Ki. More power and energy. Bharat Mata Ki. Thank you very much. I request all the students to kindly cooperate and use the exit. Students on the left-hand side would use the exit on left-hand side only. And the students on the right-hand side, please use the right-hand side exit. Okay, the food packets are ready for all of you. Students in the right-hand side, please go from behind only. I'm getting the updated instructions that the food packets are right behind. So everyone is requested to use the exit which is right in front of me. Behind the flex of Swatantra se Rakshan Karne, he humse kartavya hai. You are requested to use the exit behind the flex because the food packets are kept ready for all of you there. Thank you for the updated input. I request everyone in the audience to kindly accept the food packets which are made available for you right outside behind us. Please use the rear exit, the right-hand side section. Please use the rear exit. That was the updated instruction was. You can use the rear exit.